So it's your calling to lay on your back and just receive money from places. That's what you're saying. That's what you're telling me. That's your calling. That's what you've been called to do.
It's a choice.
All I am trying to say is, nah. If you lack ambition as a person, for me personally, we cannot be friends.
Yeah, same.
That's just for me.
Same.
Okay. I rotate 3 outfits for the gram by mixing up accessories and locations.
That's being a very smart girly. That's budget friendly. That's budget friendly.
Did you see her?
Nah. Some people can't afford to get new clothes all the time, guys.
Broke mama.
What?
Broke mama. You broke mama. I can't develop. Not nice ukuthi sivume but usually that ubroke. When you feel like you were born to just exist.
Yes.
Yeah, they're people. They're actual people.
I feel for people that work for that money that you are getting. I feel so sorry for the people that worked so hard to get that money.
A girl that has a blesser, we love that for you, my love. But then they don't save up that money. They're all about Gucci's, Versace's and everything. And honestly, they don't make their own money. They don't save up. You can see that this person, if this man leaves this person, it's poverty.
What's something that you feel like you wasted your money on? Like, what's that one thing where you're like, nah.
A man.
A man.
A man. A man. I used to feed a man to the fullest.
Feed him. I spent 25,000 in the club.
Oh.
Go.
Hey guys, and welcome to
Girl Culture.
I'm your girl, the MBOKODO _.
This is your girl, Pobby Brooks, aka Babalelebeko Nganyana wa Motswana.
Yes. Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Shy, aka Shy Moon, aka Shy Baby. And welcome back to Girl Culture. Oh my gosh, we missed you guys so much. And I miss seeing these beautiful faces, my co-hosts, like guys.
You guys look so good. You guys look so good.
Oh my gosh. So guys, today's topic that we're going to get into is about money. My favorite topic, literally. So we're going to dive into money chats, saving, spending, and financial glow ups. Yes. So before we get into that, we're going to play a little game. Ladies, are you ready for the game? So this game is called Broke Babe or Budget Queen.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys a little bit like some scenarios and then you guys are going to tell me, is this a girl being a broke babe or is it just like a girl being on a budget? Right? So I reuse the same nails for a month by gluing them back on every time one pops off. So let's say you have like press-on nails. I reuse those same nails.
I mean, press-ons are for that, so come on. Personally, I feel like girl on a budget.
I do think it is girl on a budget because it's not like all of them are falling off at the same time. And I'm hoping you're keeping them clean. Like, we mustn't see Pelaguti, you've had them and you've been reusing one consistently. So yeah, I think that's being budget friendly.
Budget friendly, nah? Okay, number 2 is I wait till payday to reply to texts that sound like plans.
To do what now?
To reply to texts that sound like plans.
Okay, guys,
I wait until payday.
We don't have the same financial ndondoni. So, I mean, that's your budget. And if it's like that, it's like that.
Yeah. Clearly, you're waiting to get paid so that you can see if you'll be able to afford.
Yeah.
So that's being budget friendly. And budget-wise.
Definitely.
I agree. I only buy perfume samples. Who needs the whole bottle? You know which one I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about that 60 rand one.
See that this one.
I'm not laughing at people who do buy that. I also used to buy it.
Okay,
it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But is it giving... particularly the question I asked, not those ones.
Yeah.
The samples. You know when you go to Edgar's and you ask for those samples instead of going like for the full bottle of the perfume. Is that being a broke babe or a girl on a budget?
I feel like that's being a proud broke babe.
That's
That's a proud broke babe. I'm not judging them. Like personally, if I can't afford the real thing, I'm gonna go take it there. Come on,
Gonna go take those
Like,
full of
please.
samples.
Now for me, I think it's being. It depends. I think it depends, because I feel like I used to do that. Not I feel like I used to do that.
So when
You
you being
were-
a broke
you were
babe,
broke
you're
babe.
being a broke babe.
Lutho mntama, lutho nje, lutho.
No, like,
It's
okay.
broke, being financially savvy.
No, but that's the thing.
So for me, I didn't prioritize. I didn't understand the cologne and perfume world well. Number one, so I just wanted to smell good. It wasn't about quality. It wasn't about like different scents and whatever. I didn't even know that they were different scents and the type of scents they were. I wasn't a cologne girl. As long as we know I'm 90 being happy.
Okay, question, Shy. So, are we talking being a broke babe via stinginess or just not having money?
Not having the money.
I mean, some people are just stingy with their
yes,
money.
I think,
so,
yeah,
I
yeah.
would say it falls under broke babe because you're just being stingy with the money.
But you're not broke.
But sometimes you just don't have the money
broke
to
is
afford.
I
Yeah. Like
No,
you don't have the
but
money to afford the 3,000 Rand Versace perfume or whatever.
Exactly. You going for Versace. We're not going for Versace. We're going for things that are affordable. So, yes, it's being a broke babe.
So what
No,
if
but-
it's Zara? Zara is I
Yeah.
consider Zara affordable, but to the next person, it's not
Yes,
really
and
affordable.
if I'm gonna if you can buy perfume at 60 rand, so you can take the 60 rand, gather them up,
Ulikopans.
and then or again 20 rand. There are the 20 rand. You
are.
guys are going to Versace's. Okay, that's too far.
Yeah.
Oh, tlogela.
Some people, guys, I beg to differ on this one. I think it's being budget wise because utoluguti perfume is not my priority, number one. And number two, akusukuta ayikho imali. It's that I'm not prioritizing.
I have
that.
other priorities.
Yes. I could buy expensive hair and buy a 60 rand perfume or 150, 150.
And that's what I'm saying.
did
And
that.
there is a big bottle of
I
like
did
worth
that.
150.
The wigs I used to buy were ranging way more than 2K, way more than 3K. But still, in terms of perfume, I'd always never get a China Mall, guys. China Mall, try 150. You're right. Until I started actually liking scents, and then I
diving
invested
into it.
in-
But do you understand
good
that's still
perfume.
like a perfume? We're talking about some people who always have these samples. These
Lava
small
white.
samples.
Yes.
Is it the white? You know, there's these white ones that are also going viral.
Yeah, and on just some other samples, just more samples. You go
Even
to
if
Edgar's, they give them
They
for
give
free. That's
samples
being a-
of LV, they give
Oh,
samples
that's-
of
yeah.
like
Elisab,
exactly.
they give samples.
Nah, that's being a broke
Like,
babe. Exactly, no ways.
Okay, ngiyakuzwa.
So broke babe, we agree. That's
I'm not a
being
perfume girl. Let me tell you something that I
Okay.
forget to put it on.
Really?
I may have it and then forget to put it on. So someone like myself wouldn't necessarily think about buying perfume. So am I a
just
broke babe?
depends.
No, I'm just choosing not to. So get Edgar's every day and I can now.
Yeah.
Mara nahana o ya Edgar Solo lata di sample.
The sample njalo
That
nje.
means
Oh,
ke.
Yazi nemali eteksi nje uyayigedara ukuthi uyothola nje
Uthola isample.
Uber. Oh, how what?
Okay. Moving on to the next one. Having pre-drinks before the club. Is that budget friendly or just being
Nah,
a broke babe?
that's definitely budget friendly.
I think so too.
That's budget friendly.
Mara, why? In fact, I'm gonna play an op. Now I'm playing an op. Why? Because you know, with Mafika Lapaya, you're gonna drink and a lot of different things. I think if you know that Lawea Corner, you're gonna drink a lot, you wouldn't have pre-drinks because you know that you're gonna get too sloshed too quickly.
No, actually, the point about pre-drinks is to get that, so that when you get there, you don't fight with the alcohol. You drink it properly.
You drink it properly. You
and
don't
you
drink
don't,
to the
you
point.
don't overspend. No, you don't overspend.
Nah,
You
don't
I-
overspend.
No, I have in my
but,
lead. I
yeah.
just don't want to overspend.
Overspend.
Like example, I could have pre-drinks,
guys.
and then I want champagne when I get pambil.
Yeah.
I won't get 4 champagnes just to get the plug. No, I get the plug first, and then I go finish it off with a little bit of
Yeah,
shaz.
1 or 2.
You know?
Instead of having 4,
Just
just the
because
first
I was-
2 were
yeah.
to get me there, and then the second 2
Is
when
nah.
now I'm drunk.
So it's basically about plugging smoothly.
Yeah,
Yes.
smoothly.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we're saying budget friendly. That
Budget
one.
friendly.
Okay, I rotate 3 outfits for the gram by mixing up accessories and locations.
That's being a very smart girly. That's budget friendly. That's budget friendly.
Did you see her?
Nah. Some people can't afford to get new clothes all the time, guys.
Broke mama. Broke mama. You broke nje mama. I can't develop. It's not nice ukuthi sivume but usually that ubroke nje.
Okay, stingy. Like I said, guys, I can be just stingy with spending my money. I have it, but angifuni ukuspend. Ngifuna umuntu ozongispendela kodwa eyami imali.
Kushuthi we prioritize leyo nto leyo because imali kushuthi if beyiningi kakhulu bozokwazi ukuyi-prioritize manje ngoba siyabala. And I'm guilty of this. You know,
have you met a rich person who's stingy?
Stingy as fuck.
They have the money, but they just don't wanna.
Guys,
be
I also feel like
it.
I'm stingy. Kancane, Shem. Do you guys think you're stingy?
I think I'm stingy to myself, and then to other people I'm not, which is something that is weird. That's self-hate, self-toxicity.
So you feel like you give more
to others
than I do to myself.
On yourself.
Yeah.
So you'd rather spend on other people.
Like I don't mind. So basically, if you guys said, let's go out for lunch, I've been wanting to go out for lunch, but I'm just like, but then if you guys suggested, I'm like, nah.
So
cool.
not for yourself, but
not
in a
for
group
myself,
setting
but
you would.
yes. And I think that's just toxic.
Wena?
No, I'm not stingy. Yeah.
You'll go in.
Guys, mama. Mina ngistingy. Ngistingy and then accept it. I think there's a whole lot of things I could have done if I look at my budget and the amount of money. There's a lot I can do. I really can do a lot of things. But I don't know if it's I think it is being stingy. I think I'm very stingy, guys. I think I am very stingy.
I wish I was a little bit more stingy, dude. I don't like sometimes when I look at my bank statements at the end of the month and I'm just like, dude, why?
Yeah.
Like, why? Was this necessary? Did you need to buy that shoe? Did you need to buy that hair?
I wish I was like that.
I was just like,
I would see money in my account go up and I'm like,
yeah, I get excited.
no,
but then it goes down.
I don't want it to go down. Stay there. Stay there. Hi,
that's why I'm stingy.
Hi, darling. How are you? I would like this hair. Then means we are not having hair. Then it means we are not having hair. It's fine.
I hear you.
I don't like waiting. I'm impatient. Like it's just like, okay, like even if like let's say I have a partner who can, but he can't right now. Maybe he'll just say be patient, like do it. Like we'll do it. But I'm just like, no, but I can now, so I wanna now. So I'll do it for myself. It's okay.
I wanna be like that. I wanna be like that. I suffer well being like that.
Which actually takes me to the next question. I asked my man for money instead of using my own or working extra shifts or doing more things to earn more money. I'd rather ask my man.
Do everything. Work extra shifts and still.
I was about to say both.
Both. There, I agree.
Can I also just put that out there? Like girls are like we are struggling, guys. Like girls usually we are struggling as time, man. I don't have money. When it comes to men.
When it comes to
I'm
men.
talking about when it comes to men.
Okay. Yeah, no, when it comes to them,
Girls don't have money. And even when we work, like where we work, they pay us like half of what they always supposed to pay us in different departments.
Literally.
Like we are as
they
girls,
pay us peanuts.
It's not life is not easy for us.
We don't have it.
It's nice when a man we are born up because like life is tough for
it's
girls.
Very tough. Exactly.
True.
Struggles, man.
Got you, baby girl.
We must pray.
I hear you. Sorrows. We like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, that concludes the game.
Okay,
that was fun, right?
That was fun.
Okay, so going into money, guys, what did you spend your first check on? Your first
define first check. First check and a text number or it just
I think let me say your first big girl check. Like the first one that was like
a lot.
Yeah. Not your first small one. Like no. Like piece jobs they know. Like that one where it came in, you were like, okay. All right. What did you like spend it on?
For me, I still want to understand the question, and I'll tell you why. So when I was in high school, we did a job shadowing program. Like top students were chosen in that region, and we job shadowed, and we used to get paid. So that was my first check.
That's what I'm saying. Your first big check.
So compared to that big, what did I do?
What did you spend it on?
Wow, I'm proud of myself. I bought I bought my Steve Maddens.
Ooh.
I did groceries. I don't remember the rest.
But then those two are good.
Did
though.
I buy hair? Or did I clear my cards? Angsazi, something I should have probably done something like that. The rest is I don't remember.
Yeah.
There was a lot of money. I
Yeah.
don't know what
For
my
me-
first big, but I wasn't getting paid. Like the first amount of money that I received that I considered big. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
referring
what
to
you
that,
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for me, I can't necessarily pinpoint what I did because when I grew up to be a certain age, my mom gave me a bank card and it had money. So to me, I've always had money in my account. So the big first check wasn't necessarily something that I'm like, oh, now we can
do certain
So I
things,
was basically
okay.
just normally getting whatever that I need to get. If it's groceries, it's groceries. If it's hair, it's hair, because it's just normal. So yeah, shout out to my mom.
Shout out, Mamsi. Shout out, Mamsi. Honestly, man.
Wow. I actually took my mom out also for Mother's Day. I just remembered, yeah.
How about you?
Sweet. I remember I took my dad out. I bought us matching clothes. It was like a cute day. Like I bought us matching clothes. Then we went to Capello's. I was smoking Habli. He was smoking his cigarettes, and we were drinking. I was like, he kind of spent that day, but I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is me giving back to my dad. Like,
I
yo,
get
dude,
you.
like,
I
you
get
know,
you.
your girl is good now. Like, oh,
She's
like,
good.
like,
Wow.
like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I spent it on clothes and shoes
Okay.
and makeup.
That's beautiful. I like that there was an element of appreciation, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
Okay, going on to the next question. Do you guys have any like money memories as a child? Or did you grow up in a home where like you guys spoke about money? Because you know, like I think with like Black people especially, money is just a very
sensitive.
like it's a very hectic topic. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird to touch around, especially in homes. Like you seldom get conversations with parents and children
About money.
about money. So did you guys grow up in that type of environment or not?
Well, for me, my mom is a big saver. Right? My mom saves a lot. My mom has been working. My mom will remind me how somewhere. You know, she's someone who, for her to be here today, she's someone who had to, right? So for me, she always just told me, Nana, no matter what you do, just save up money. Funny enough, my sister doesn't. So I don't understand how the teachings, where they went. So my sister is more likely to spend on stuff a lot, even though we had the same conversations with my mom. And then I'm more likely to save up money.
I think because you're the oldest also.
No,
Firstborn.
my older sister.
You're talking about your older sister.
She will ball.
Really?
She will. So that's what I'm like. I don't really know how to put it because we did speak about money. My mom really is somebody who's like, okay, money, savings, put money aside, do this, do that, do this. So I'm
Opposite. Complete
so
opposite.
yeah, we did, but I don't think the conversation had the same effect.
Yeah.
I think my mom is also a big saver.
Yeah.
She's a big saver, guys. Like she's a big saver. And also my mom is not educated. So to have gotten where she is and to have done the shit she did for me and still continues to do for me, like I don't think there's anyone I can respect more in terms of finances. Yes, there's other departments, but Yabana financially, she's a beast, guys. Like everyone that comes to my home thinks or asks my mom, no, are you a nurse? Or do you work here? It's like, no. She likes saying she earns peanuts. Like she likes also like dissing herself. And it's just like, she's trying to act like
A humble babe.
Yeah, she likes. But I think we did have money conversations. My mom definitely encourages you to save. I don't know what I'm going through. I think I'm going to get there. I do feel like the more money that I earned, I used it better. Like I was wiser. And I don't save. Like for me, it's like the saving is not about like in first year, I used to save and put money away completely and only get it at the end of the year. Now I can't really do that because also I'm living alone. I have expenses.
Yeah.
But I always try to minimize spending as much as I can just because you never know, guys. Like,
Exactly.
you never know.
Yeah.
So I think I'm getting there. And I want to be like her.
So it's influenced you in the right way.
Yes.
Because that was going to be my next question too. Like, how has that influenced you in your day-to-day spending life and your relationship with money?
My dad is a bad spender. He's a very, very...
That is so funny.
It's a very touchy story. I don't want to get too
The
zip,
thing is, I relate to that because it's the exact same thing with me. Because with me, like when I can remember when we were growing up, when my mom was still around, money, we used to talk about it. Like we knew, okay, when mama was going to earn money month end, this is how we're going to spend it. Oh, Dinao needs to get school shoes. Lebu needs to do this. Mom needs to save for the car, whatever. Like it was always a conversation. Like it was okay. Like we had those money chats. And even when money was stiff, like tight.
Yeah.
Like she'd let us know. Like she'd let us know. Like it was we were all involved in this so that we can also help where we can. You know what I mean? Mufakela too much pressure.
Yeah.
So that we know, like as children in the household, okay, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Then growing up, I don't know, me now starting to earn my own money, I've never really had those conversations with my dad or anyone else really. Maybe like my uncle and my brother here and there that just give me tips and you know, tips and tricks. But then in general, no. Like we wouldn't really have those conversations of, okay, where are you going to put your money? Okay, you're earning this much. They don't even know how much I earn.
I mean, I'll never.
They don't even know.
I will never make that mistake. Because also, I'm telling you, like my mom, guys, I don't know, like she's a financial person. Like everything about her is just about money. So if she knows how much you're getting paid, she's gonna pocket watch you to the core. Why are you spending on this?
When there's exactly
Do you understand?
food at home.
Yeah, no. But she was also very, like, just like your family, she was very, very blunt and still is blunt with everything that goes on. She'll tell you, okay, this is how much I have, this is how much I save, this is how much this how much that, this is how much I... Yeah, but she's very honest. But like with my mom also, like, so...
And you know, with mentioning that, I think the reason I'm not spending on myself comes from my mom. My mom, once upon a time, I bumped into her Capitec app, and the money that girl has.
Yeah.
But girl always says she's broke.
Yes.
Girl always
They're
says
like
she's
that.
broke. And I'm like, baby girl, what is going on?
Don't you think
So I
that's
think
a
that's
good
what
thing?
she instilled in me as well. That, okay, that is why I don't necessarily spend on... But I'm better. Like, example, she doesn't understand why I Uber home. I'm like, ma, you know you need to get over that one. I'm
She wants you
never...
to do what?
To use a taxi.
No.
It's like, no, taxi ke 20 rand na. Hona no spendile 150.
150,
I'm like, mama, it's in a conversation. Because she, I think, to an extent, is no longer saving. It's just pure stinginess.
I was about to say, for me, I think I'm struggling with that because sometimes, like, I think I had to learn to just be more free in terms of money. Because I feel like for the longest time I was like that.
Yes.
Like,
So you have to teach yourself to be like that. Like certain foods at home. She's like, no, we're not getting this for you. And I'm like, no, listen, I'm gonna get this for myself.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get this. Buying food at home, like for takeouts and whatever. She does, ne? But to her, that's a big deal. And I'm like, man, no, we're not cooking today. We are eating out.
Let's go
and
out.
And that's fine, man. That's okay.
Once in a while.
I think she's looking for rainy days too much. Like, she's thinking about rainy days too much. And then listen, it's okay, girl, eat your money before
I
you...
think she's a hoarder
Sometimes.
because there's different personalities also financially. I wish I had researched on this, but I
Yeah.
once watched a show where there was a financial advisor who was talking about different personality traits or relationships that we have with money. And I think she's like a hoarder, but on
money.
the high level of hoarding because she just wants to keep it. Like, it must just stay.
I think she's just thinking too much of the future. She's just thinking, what will buy me this? What will? And
What
I'm like,
if-
think about yourself. I'm old enough now. My sister's old enough. Think about yourself for once and stop saving.
She must treat herself to a
You
vacation,
understand? To a vacation,
or something.
do that. I think that is one thing that I would really love to instill in her because no, when it comes to that, I may save, but listen, I'm gonna have myself a good time.
Nah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, on to the next question. What's something that you feel like you wasted your money on? Like, what's that one thing where you're like, nah.
A man.
A man.
A man.
Oop.
A man. I used to feed a man to the fullest.
Feed him.
Feed a man to the fullest. Waiti, date, it's me.
How?
Groceries, it's me.
Ubers,
Ubers, it's me. No, listen, I was
you
a
Uber.
girl. Everything, me. To the point whereby I was skiing. So, short story. I remember I told you about my mom putting money in my account. So basically I have money in my account and then I also have NSFAS. So I'm not really working like that, yeah. And I'm in varsity, right? But room, ngihlala ledwa evarsity, ngihlala nendoda. Right? Ngihlala nendoda. Everything is basically on me except rent. So he pays the rent. Not he, but okay, who am I to judge? Not he, but yeah. The only thing that I did not have to handle was the rent. Everything else, moi. Once upon a time, I lost my phone like very quickly. No, I bought a new phone. And then I lost it within a week. And then I lost it within a week, right? And then I bought another one a week later, right? And she's like, so basically you've been seeing me struggling. I had to sell my PlayStation and you had 40,000 in your account. And I was like, so I was supposed to unfix savings. Do you understand that I'm spending this other 20K because I lost my phone.
Exactly.
I need to get another
dude, you
one.
need to get a phone.
I need to get a phone. She
and
was
you're
like,
a content creator, dude. You have to.
he was like, how dare you? How
With
dare
your own
you
money.
watch me struggle and you have all that money. So I spent, by the time we broke up, I had to get a job because I'm not a person who asks my mom for money. I even found myself asking money from my mom. 500 rand. Because all of the money that I had in my life, I have spent with this man. And mind you, I love this man. I love this. So listen, it's okay, baby. I got this. So yeah, that's where I wasted my money.
I'm so sorry, baby.
So powerful.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it just never left me, and maybe it will never leave me for a while. She said like it's so crazy the things you do all in the name of love,
And all in the
it's
name
so
of
crazy, and it just landed with me different because it's just like you compromise so much of yourself, guys. Like just because you love a person, which like that guy, I wonder
Dude, I've not
swear.
bumped into him in years now, and I don't want
That's
to because
probably
I don't
for
know
a
how I'm gonna
reason,
be.
yeah.
Because he also instilled this trauma in me when it comes to money.
Nah, and now spending on men now. Now it's like your relationship
Like,
with that is just
It's
it's done.
when I like you, I do spend on you, and that is why I don't like liking people.
I get you,
What
baby.
did you spend on?
Ish, mine was like,
Because I feel like there's music playing.
is it? Yeah, mine was actually quite recent, even. And like I was like, okay, it's not a regret, but it's more like a thing of, did I really have
It's
to?
a waste.
Like like it's a waste. It's a waste. Like I feel like I wasted it. I spent 25,000 in the club
How? In the club?
on alcohol.
How am I?
Hey, Professor, what does?
Njani amadoda kuphi?
It wasn't about my daughter, hey. I was with my friends and I just felt happy.
Happy at 25K.
Too
Shy.
happy.
What?
Too happy. That was like
thinking,
that was
maybe
like my savings. I want like
Were you drinking champagne and stuff?
yes.
Halala.
Like Ace,
Champagne, Don Julio,
Halala.
Habli, mixes, you know that whole vibe.
You
like-
know,
your friends didn't help you?
no, but
Out?
it wasn't about them
Yeah.
helping me.
was
I
just
wanted
you.
to. It was me. Like
No,
that
but
was all
okay.
on me.
Yes, you have taken the decision to do this, ne?
Yes.
But it's the end of the night. This is where we are. Did no one try to chip in, Yan?
That's the thing. I did not ask for that. Neither did I feel the need for them to do that because
You were
I was the one that
happy.
said, let's
got
go.
this,
Like, I
yeah.
got it today.
I understand that.
Yes.
Did no one feel...
Offer.
Yes.
Offer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Shy, okay, Spumile, it's the three
Okay,
of us.
one person did.
And you refused, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did say no. I said no, I don't.
You
I
know,
don't think.
when you mentioned that, I recently just had a conversation with someone about this standard that Josie or maybe me being an influencer or whatever has set for my life, which is very toxic. I'm a person who has never spent that much on alcohol or anywhere at all, right? But there's a certain standard that I've put myself in. Like example, being in a general section sometimes is a problem for me.
Exactly.
But I'm not the one who's spending, which
Yeah.
that is so wrong. but I get to say that. I'm like,
No, you get to.
I get to say, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. If you
can.
wanna take me out in the middle of the, I wanna be able to get to that middle. But gahle mina, if I go VIP, I'll be fine.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry,
but
Minnie.
I will never. I said after that, like, that's
Like,
it.
No, but
I
also,
said no
did
more.
your friends, like,
I
none of
said
them
I'm
called you out?
good. Huh?
None of them called you out. None of them said,
No, but
"Hey,
dude,
Chum."
I'm a big girl. It's
Yeah,
me.
she
Like I'm the
is.
one that like, you know what I'm saying.
So
That's
no
like
one can
that's
tell
like
you.
if your friend is like, dude, let's go out. It's on me. Are you gonna tell your friend no?
How
Your
much are
friend
you
is
spending
saying
on alcohol the most?
your friend is saying it's on.
I don't know.
her.
Maybe I don't know if I've spent on alcohol. Oh, 100 or 50 on wine.
But no, like it's not something that I encourage or it's not something that I'm like making a habit out of. This was just purely me celebrating, being very happy. I had money set aside for this whole bender that I went on already. So it was okay for me to part ways with that money.
You know
I
what
had
I'm-
already prepared myself mentally to part ways
Hectic.
with that money. It was okay for me. But then when I look back at it now, I'm just like, did I really have to? Not really. I didn't have to. That's why it's just like ish.
You know, I know that some people are probably thinking, baby, how dare you put it on men? Wah, 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 wah. When I said I'm a totagupi. Because guys, we don't normally spend that much at the club
we
as women.
don't. We
and
don't.
whether you guys don't like what I'm saying or not, it's the reality.
It
Women
is.
don't spend on
We
alcohol.
don't.
Hence, I'm like, you're spending that 25K, you don't have your man with you, it's just your friends. And like,
I don't have a man.
And that, for me, that's a concern. Because if you are my friend and I was there that night,
exactly.
we'd rather fight.
No, fair.
And you'd rather hit me
Fair.
the next day. I was never going to allow any of my friends to spend that much. Even if you say, let's go out.
I was never even
If
gonna
we are going
refuse
out-
you when you say no, don't offer. I was not gonna allow you. I'm gonna be like, no.
Let's do it.
Take this.
Yeah.
Number one, like the friends you had, how did they not offer, even if it's 500?
But it's okay.
I understand.
You know what I
know
mean?
that for
Like-
you, it wasn't an expectation.
Yeah, to me,
But
it's
guys
just,
are
I think
wild.
it's just also the way that I was raised, bro. Like I'm just, like I'm okay with it. Like I'm free, and my relationship with money is very healthy. Also,
To remember that night, it wasn't. Like that night's was.
Then that leads me to the question then, why then, it's such a funny concept. Why, like you seem genuinely concerned for Shy spending 25K and then you get a man who spends triple that
50,
and it's
60.
fine. Why? Like that's also like a human being who needs to be saved with their money.
Who's men? Who's mama? Ogabani.
No,
really,
I know, guys.
No, but I get
like,
that.
Genuinely,
I get that.
I have double standards. If it's my girl, I won't allow. If you are mine,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's leave my man.
My
You
man.
are with a man in the club
And
and they're
he's
doing
doing
that, and
that.
it's okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
But angwazi, mama. You are my friend. I have a relationship with you.
Yeah.
I've known you for a while. I know your dreams. I know your goals. I know maybe how this money can aid you.
So
Even
a
if you
man
can't
who's
see
your
it
friend?
today.
yeah. But that's the
If
thing.
we have a relationship and I know you, it's okay. Like, guys, you know, here, now that you actually said that, I have a friend. I hope they don't watch this because we've never really discussed it. But I do have a friend that I feel has very bad financial spending habits. And I have a problem with that. I'm not policing you. Imali yako, you're an adult, you know what to do. But I will say, friend, I don't think it was necessary to be spending this much on this item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I'll tell you beforehand. If I can see that you are hell-bent, no one is going to change your opinion, I'll let you go. Remember, I can't do anything about it. But if you are close to me, guys, I do not want to see you go crazy. And I can't, like that money, I'm thinking, bro, I promise you there's probably maybe corny business, even if it's stupid, or there's something you could have done with it to aid yourself. Buy cameras, whatever, content creation.
I have. That's what I'm saying. I'm okay. Like I'm good. I'm not
She said.
like I'm not like it's
But
not
my
like
ding, you didn't
no.
need
It's not to say I didn't.
but you
need
had it to spare.
That's what I'm saying. I had budgeted for it to say to part ways with this money. I had already prepared myself. I'd said I'm okay with doing this. It's a war, yeah, bro.
And then
It's a war, yeah.
nakhona chomine anginankinga nokuthi spend it, but that amount for me is a problem.
So
Like,
I
let's say-
don't think I have a problem with the amount. I have a problem with what the amount was spent on.
Yeah, the intention also.
Yeah.
Why was it done? Because when you thought about it retrospectively, you had nothing to give, but why did I do that?
No, now when I think about it, I'm just like,
Yes, retrospectively.
yes. That was not really. I didn't have to. I didn't have to, but it's not like a regret. It's just more like for future, I know where to do better. I'm never going to do that again. And also, I've stopped drinking, so that will never happen. I know. Why you guys look at me like that? Everybody doesn't believe me when I say I stopped drinking, guys. Like, I stopped. Like, it's good. Like, sharp, okay, vibe. No more. Sharp.
I just want to add this. I'm okay with people spending, ne? But everything should be done in moderation. Ne? If you are my friend and you're.
But what's moderate for you is not
That's
moderate
the thing.
for
What's
me.
moderate for you is not the same for me. For her, for him. It's not
it
the
depends though, ne? Magu guti, I know guti you
Ni
earning
meguphi.
20K.
Yeah.
And you have like 5K to obviously like 5K is nothing because you're earning enough. But mangazi guti I'll sebenzi and thenustata your last 10K we are one.
That's a different situation.
So
But that's
what
not
I'm
my
talking about.
situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Do you want to ask a question?
Which actually brings us to the question that I wanted to ask about a girl that has a blesser. We love that for you, my love. But then they don't save up that money. They're all about Gucci's, Versace's and everything. And honestly, they don't make their own money. They don't save up. You can see that this person, if this man leaves this person, it's poverty. What do you guys think about that kind of situation? Do you think that's just... Yeah,
So she has a blesser,
she has a blesser.
and she doesn't save up her money.
She doesn't save up. She doesn't do anything for herself either.
So she's not even an influencer.
No.
She doesn't even... Nothing.
Nothing.
So she just sits at home and eats
Waits
the
for
money.
from men's, and that's it.
So what if Mans leaves him? Leaves her?
And the chances are so high.
Well, that is a very risky situation.
You know, I feel like in those kind of situations, girlies like that
Probably have
normally-
more than one.
I was about to say that. If this one
One
leaves me,
man.
chances are I have another one on the line already.
She probably has a roster
Yeah.
of men who would
Yeah.
who would give her money. Because there's no way, if that's your source of income, that's your livelihood, there ain't no way you're gonna just be depending on one man for that thing. You won't.
True.
You definitely won't depend on just...
But then I feel like some people are just not financially educated. Like they don't care. It's all about living in the moment.
Oh.
Like I know someone who will get paid maybe 10,000 and then just buy something very expensive. I'm talking labeled, you know. I know people like that. So some people are just not financially just educated. They're just like, you know, when you're broke, I know you had a blesser and 2 minutes ungo 200 njani.
Or maybe they're just not ambitious. That's also another thing. Maybe you're just comfortable in getting that 20, 30K a month from whoever, 20K from here, 10K from there, whatever it is, your situation is. And you're good. Like you're fine. It pays your rent. It pays for your hair. It pays for your vacations with your girls once in a while. Like you're fine. Like you don't have aspirations to be making your own money or to be making more than that.
I wanted to say that Uguti, another possibility is that you get comfortable because I'm thinking, guys, if I'm earning 5K and you come as a man and you give me 10K or 15K, do you understand that there's a whole lot of difference? Like you're giving me double or 3 times what I was getting. That's number one. Innately, it happens naturally where you just get comfortable.
You just get comfortable.
Like you don't tell yourself, it's okay, I'm going to wake up today and get comfortable. But you just see yourself, whether I work well, fine. I'm totally mad.
Which brings me to the other question now. Maybe I'm going to sound weird for saying this, but you just said maybe they're not ambitious or whatever. I don't know the definition of ambition, right? But I was having a conversation with this Uber driver and I'm like, but why is it wrong not wanting to do anything? I'm phony. Like you want this. Why is it wrong that I don't want to do nothing? I just love that money's coming to me. But as a person, I don't want to work. I just don't want to
hustle.
I
You don't have
hustle.
that thing in you.
Like
I mean,
and especially not when you're like poverty stricken, ne? But you are getting it anyway, right?
From your man.
Yeah, like you're getting it some way. There is like money
Money
that's
that's
coming
coming
in.
in, yeah.
But then I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to
So it's
live
from
my
people?
life. Yeah, basically.
Because
But
there's
then
no other way.
someone like that tends to be judged for not wanting to do anything. Why is it so wrong that I don't want to? It's different when you don't have money and you're saying that. No, that's different. But I can
You
get
have money.
Yeah, I can get money. I don't want to do nothing after that. You say to me, there's this job that you can do. You're very good with hair. Do people's hair. I'm phony. Why is it so wrong?
You're comfortable.
Don't, as long as you don't have kids,
So you think there's nothing wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with being ambitionless, if that's even a word.
But also, that's very assumptive because I feel like we are in different phases and spaces in life, right? I also was once in a phase where I genuinely didn't want to do anything. Guys, and I mean anything. Like I was in a space, I think it was last year, for like 4 months, I quit working. Guys, I was staying in bed every day. And I didn't need anything. I was fine. I was very fine. And I just didn't want to do nothing. Like not school, nothing. I just wanted to exist. And I think sometimes people have different journeys, different stories to tell. But for me, I feel like it was very necessary for that to happen. Because when I went back to work,
But that's the difference with you. You
Yeah.
went back. It's not that you lack
Don't
ambition
have-
or
yeah.
you don't have it in
I just
you.
took a
You
break.
just needed a break, and that's okay. In life, you need to take a break just to
Yes.
relax and
Yeah.
just
Different.
to get back to yourself. She's saying
You have people that
you
don't
have
want
money,
to.
you're earning money through people and everything, your mans, your many men, or whatever the situation may be. But this is okay for you. This is enough.
But-
you're not saving, you're not looking to opening a business, you're
You're
not
not.
looking to investing it anyway to make more for you. You're just flat out good.
guys, we mustn't glamorize and romanticize being an airhead and being a liability.
Thank you. It's not like it's
being
not
a liability,
good.
I could right, guys.
It's
And
not.
this is such a tricky topic for me.
Why put it as a liability though? I'm not liabilitying anyone.
You
I'm
are.
getting money
From
Salai.
where? From people.
Let's say
But they want to
generational
give you.
wealth. Yeah, generational wealth maybe. Let's just
Or maybe
leave
you're
a
a trust
man.
fund baby.
Trust fund baby. I have money. I don't want to do nothing after that. I don't want to do dance.
And there are people
What are you
like
doing
that.
with the money?
yeah.
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want to do. If I
It's
want to do this,
yours.
if I want to go on vacation, if I want to sit down with it, if I want to.
So you feel like, because then I would think about your purpose. Do you have any volition? Like, when are you feel like you were born to just exist?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
there are
to
people.
chop.
There are actual people.
I feel
Yeah.
for people that work for that money that you are getting. I feel so sorry for the people
For your
that
parents.
worked so hard
Right?
to get that money because they would have hoped that they would have raised a son or a daughter that's going to continue their legacy, protect their legacy, and enlarge on their legacy. And you are here just trying to exist.
Let my
Look,
land out.
it's probably your calling. That's what God wants you to do or you want to do. Youngas.
Nah, I don't think
But
that
I
has
feel
to do
sorry.
with God. I don't think that has to do with God because everybody has a purpose. I
But
feel like
we always
everybody's
assume
born
that
with a
purpose is always
purpose.
good, and that's problematic.
So do you think some people are born
To be bad.
to be
Shai.
bad?
Yes.
That's their purpose. That's what they call to.
Yes.
Okay, this is another one. Now.
Yeah, this
Now
is
we
another
are-
one. Yeah.
It's a tangent.
Before
But
actually.
then how do you know what your purpose is? Like you're saying everybody's born to have a purpose. What I never know. I don't know what my purpose is. I just know
I'm
that
still discovering my purpose.
My mom gave birth to me without my permission, and I'm just gonna
babe.
live my life.
It's
don't
about
even
you
ask.
Like,
You're okay, I hear
discovering
you.
that purpose. It's about you actually just going day to day and actually trying to learn and figure out what is my purpose in this life. Like, what is it that I'm doing? And that also depends on your religion.
Okay.
Like, what do you fall back on? If you are an atheist and you just believe in yourself and just existing,
That's your purpose.
then
That's your purpose.
that's you.
So would you look down upon someone who's say their whole life, they've been living with those blessers, just getting money for, lying on your back like Manny said.
I won't lie. I
Minnie said.
won't necessarily judge you, but I don't think you can be like my friend. You
No,
can't
I'm
be in my circle.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
you can't be in
purpose,
my
would
circle,
you say,
my
though,
close circle.
that is your purpose? As that's you basically gonna die.
On your back.
That's all that you did. That's all that you did. You're just getting money from men, and that's it.
I really don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
But
asking
it
about the
also
purpose
goes back.
part.
It also goes back to then what she was saying, because sometimes your purpose could be bad.
Okay.
Sometimes your purpose in life could
bad
be.
and good is subjective.
It's
Because we
subjective.
have different.
But
moral
I don't know if
compasses.
I agree with that statement though. That's the thing, because of my beliefs. As a Christian woman, I feel like God is good and he is a good God and everything about him is good. So everything that he has created as a person, he created you perfectly. In his good will, he created you. And your purpose is vele, something that's good, because everything that he is good. He is good.
Hey,
do you get what I mean?
It's difficult.
So now, obviously because we're born into a world of sin, this world is sinful. This is the world that we are living in. That is when now,
preach.
do you
It's
understand?
going to get deep, because
it could. That's what I'm saying. This topic, it could take us.
Because then for me, number one, we go into interrogating sin. Why is there even sin if God is a good God? Hey,
You see, that's what I'm saying. Let's not.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah,
let me go back to purpose.
Yeah.
What I wanted. Okay, let me go back to what I wanted to say about purpose. Right. Unfortunately, it's a bitter thing for some people, especially if you like overly religious, or you are, I'm sorry, but indoctrinated. Purpose can be good or bad. There's a podcast that I watch on criminals, just ex-convicts. Guys, there are some criminals that are just so passionate about
criminality.
Like, there's a man who said it got to a point where I wasn't even robbing people because I wanted anything. Just killing someone gave me satisfaction. Do you understand? And
don't you think that's
judge,
just evil?
But they call that psychological.
That is
whatever.
pure
guys,
evil.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's an opinion that based on your moral compass,
Pretty
right?
much.
So that's based on your belief system, whatever that you believe in. You feel
So
like.
don't you think
no,
that
that's
there's
bad,
a
that's
general
evil, that's
moral
whatever.
compass of what is good and what is evil?
No.
No,
There isn't.
It's everything is subjective. Your beliefs, even for you to believe what you believe today, it's because you are born in South Africa that has its own societal standards. There's a lot of influence. Like our minds are influenced in ways that we are aware of and in ways that we are not aware of. By virtue of being South African, there's certain beliefs that you might have just because you are from
the
here.
same way that I'm gonna go into the Christianity topic. That's Christians who use the word of God to do evil, but
lot.
according to them, it is
Right,
good.
it's justified.
It's God's will. God is good, and God wants me to do this. So you see, like there's like
It's subjective.
it's subjective.
Extremely. Like moral compasses, ethics, that's very subjective. There are people that do things passionately. They're calling azafu muntu nje ayenzi. Look
So
at
it's
Jeffrey Dahmer.
it's your calling to lay on your back and just receive money from places. That's
No,
what,
no.
that's what you're telling me. That's your calling. That's what you've been called to do.
It's a choice.
All I am trying to say is, nah. If you lack ambition as a person, for me personally,
Yeah.
we cannot be friends.
Yeah, same.
Can't
That's
be
just for me.
associated.
Same.
Personally, that's
Same.
just for me, because I just feel like there's just so much that you can do with your life. Every day is a gift. Every day is a new opportunity, a new day for you to do something. Even if it's just helping somebody, or even if it's just bathing on that day.
And people like
Do you
that
get what
tend
I
to
mean?
bring you down. Jamie. Like people just
Literally,
don't have
they're
nothing
called
to
to
do.
bring
Like
you
they bring
down.
you down.
Yeah.
So
Guys, I have a question before we wrap it up. I wanted to ask, I'll lump it into one question. It's two different questions, but I'll lump it into one. So basically, I'm going to make a comparison between like expensive, even if they are not expensive. Maybe to us, they are not expensive, but to other people, they would be expensive. So I'll make an example. Why buy a Steve Madden if you can buy a dupe? Right? Because a dupe would be considered, I mean, it's the same thing. Funite at the end of the day. You understand?
Yeah.
So then why buy the real brand that's so expensive when you can buy a dupe? Isn't there any other profitable thing that you can do with that money? Or there isn't enough money to do anything profitable anyway? And yeah, let me just leave it there for now, because the other one I think won't gel well. So why would you go and buy Louis Vuitton?
The real thing, because I can and I can afford it.
There's no...
let's
I
talk about
can
the
and I
people
can
that
afford it.
actually really use their last money to do that.
They use their last money to go buy the real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the situation that you're talking about. Then that's just dumb. That's just you being, again, like you're not. But it also depends. Like that person is prioritizing looking good and status over their own actual livelihood and everything else that's important. That's actually more important than buying the real thing, right? So then that falls down to that person.
I think Nolita's question as solely let's talk about a shoe that I can, like this heel, maybe I can get it go small straight in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Mara
there's
ke
someone
choose
else who can get
Yeah,
a very expensive
Jimmy
Steve
shoe.
made it, but
Yeah.
then it's a shoe, it's both good quality, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that because it's manufactured or whatever by Louis Vuitton, it has better value than something else that hasn't really been
Or why would you
established
even
like
go
that?
as far as buying it when as a person? But
Yeah, that's just about the status quo, like luxury. If I can afford it.
feels good.
Yeah, it feels good. Like it feels good that I can go to Louis Vuitton and buy the actual bag from Louis Vuitton instead of going to Small Street and buying the fake one.
It also it's like,
I
you know what
can.
people say about money. Money is a mindset. Like money, if you think about it, this is just paper. People put value on it. This is literally just paper. A 10 rands and a 50 rands are just paper. Simple. People just put value on stuff. And people thrive to get to stuff that people have put the most value on.
But it
So I
also
think-
depends on you as a person. What do
Yes.
you value and what do you prioritize as a person? Because for me, maybe I don't prioritize bo Louis Vuitton and bo Gucci,
Yes.
but I'm prioritizing go gae, ho agiwe. Go gae, there's food. That's my priority. That's what I'm choosing to focus on
then
instead
why do
of
you
all
think
of that.
when black people are established and they have money, they're always on a show off? And I use show off loosely. You always want to buy the expensive things, the loud things. So because when you buy a loud brand, you are basically telling us it's written LV all over the jersey, LV all
I feel
over
like
the
not
thing.
That's
necessarily.
tacky. That's taste. That goes down to
No,
taste.
but I really don't think that's the case, right? Let's talk about someone who grew up with money, right? Which means they've always had it.
Exactly.
You don't necessarily see them as showing off. You don't necessarily see them because they just, maybe they love that, right? And then you have somebody who didn't and then they get money. Now I can finally buy something that I love, something that I actually felt like looked good, something that I... So
That I've always wanted.
It starts with me. It starts with how I feel about this thing, how I feel about this expensive cap, these caps that they like, that Gucci. I love this thing, right? And then it can get to what people then think about me when I'm wearing it.
But don't you think that that's also just you trying to display your wealth?
It is. And also another thing is, if you look at people, okay, this is not my opinion, but it's majority like opinion. A lot of people like saying a lot of people that really have money don't like to show off. And a lot of people that really have money don't like to wear louds.
No, I know a lot of people who really have money and they will
loud
show
about
off.
it.
No, actually, I saw
They
this
will
video.
show off.
I saw
They
this
will
video.
show up and show off and pop off.
Yeah.
This
because
guy,
they can.
This guy was saying, guys, just because we don't know the brand doesn't mean this person is not
Exactly.
expensive. So this person might be wearing a shirt that's worth 50,000 rands and it's simple.
But you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. So I think honestly, this whole show off topic is something that has been put in people's minds, especially the black community.
we're
But
in
rich
Vienna,
people actually really do spend on nonsense.
They
So,
do.
Just
You don't
because
know
it's not Louis Vuitton
exactly
doesn't mean.
whatever expensive habits that they
So
may
yeah,
have.
that put like a different thought in my head. There's no such thing as show up. When you have the money, you're gonna buy it.
and you're gonna
buy
do
it.
what your heart
What-
desires.
And I think that's fine. Personally, I
okay.
think go for it.
Last one. Why is it that when we black people make it, the first assumption is always that utwele?
Yeah, no.
When you can buy a train of champagnes, 8 champagnes, 10, it's always, people always say, "Ay, phela lo."
I think that's a stereotype
Yeah.
that has been instilled, but
In the black community.
no,
Because
just
it's
a
there. No,
stereotype.
but it is a real thing that is there.
Yeah.
We mustn't like
It is
shy away
there.
from that. It is there. But I think it's also because as black people, you always doubt the next person. You
Another
always think,
person's
yeah,
wealth.
another
Especially
person's
another black
wealth.
person's
Especially another
wealth.
black person.
Yes.
You'll look at them and be like,
Yes.
maybe they're a scammer. Or maybe
Yeah, there's always
they're
something
doing
sinister.
yeah, there's always
Right.
something
Something
bad
sinister
behind
comes
it
with
instead
it.
of just genuinely thinking that, hey man,
It's never genuine, yeah.
Yeah.
Sasbongela, dog, like
Yeah,
you worked
you did
hard,
it.
you did it, and you can do what you're doing.
And it's
I
actually
don't know
quite
why.
fair. It's a fair kind of point of view when you look at it because, like, guys, we come from far with poverty around here. So the minute you see something that is, I'll believe it would say, man.
Can you actually?
Kanjani.
What
There must be
anxiety
something.
now that you know so I think that's where it comes from. You know, remember that
That's a
the first
beautiful
I think
point.
it's one of the first topics that we have that people go for the always assume
the worst
about something
About
rather
somebody.
than go for the good. You have money, why not clap hands for me rather than
Clap
say
hands.
I'm selling my ass
Let's
for money.
celebrate
You
each
understand?
other.
People really just go for the negative all the time.
Because I like the point. I really like the point you made. People have been exposed to certain economic standards and living conditions so much so that it's difficult to fathom success
Yes.
of a black person.
Of a black
That's so
person.
beautiful. Like you ate, Sana. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, well,
Interesting. I think we innately have imposter syndrome as black people, and we need to work on it. Like we need to work on knowing that we deserve to be in those spaces. We are worthy of success.
and it's okay to celebrate each other's success,
yes,
guys. Let's celebrate
we
each
also
other.
belong there. We have a place there.
Taba e ya gore nice things ke dilo tsa makgowa. We should stop with that mentality.
Yeah.
We
No,
should
but
kinda
anyway,
stop.
I hope you guys felt that this conversation, I hope that you guys felt that this conversation was insightful. You guys learned something from this conversation. It was very fun for us, I know. It was a very nice one. But yeah, guys, I think to wrap up the topic in general, I think just be smart with money. Just be very smart. Just invest in yourself and invest in the things that you're passionate about and that you actually want to pursue in this life, because life is short. But also enjoy yourself, because life is short. It's the longest thing that we have, but it's also the shortest.
And
So,
also,
yeah.
guys, I would like to advise other, girlies who are still growing up, dim down from the whole social media spotlight. It will give you the fake life. It will give you things that really don't exist in reality. Stop expecting, you can't hear someone go podcasting, 3,000 KFC, and you think, oh, no, that's my
That's
standard.
actually a reality.
No, that's not
No.
reality. Like, babe, save up your money. Know what to do with money. Just be financially freed up. Sure. Be financially free, but do not take what you see and think that is what it is.
Exactly.
Yo, guys,
know that people come from different backgrounds. We're all different and are on different paths. Maybe I'm at a certain stage and you're here, but you're also going to get there.
and I show you what I want to show you, not what is true.
Thank you.
And I think for me, it's just like, I really like the point that you made, and it's just landing with me. Just for us to know that we deserve and we belong in certain spaces. The LVs and the Gucci's and the high life is meant for you. So take away that projection of like, utwele or is iskema or whatever, because that's projection. Understand that you belong there, you deserve it, and you'll get there if you aren't there
Exactly.
yet.
You will get there. But anyway, guys, that is us from Girl Culture. See you soon. Thank you.
Damn.
That was nice.
That was nice.